Hi guys, thanks for checking out my video. The weather's improving and the golf season is almost upon us. I have my first professional event next month, and I'm going down. It's a 3-day event at the Cornish Festival, playing 3 links courses. So today's video I'm actually going to be looking at my golf clubs, especially what I've got at the top of the set, and deciding which club or which clubs are going to be better to take with me. So here are my options. I've got a 2-iron, which is kind of a hybrid, but it's definitely more like an iron than your typical hybrid. I have a pure hybrid, and I also have a 5-wood. So I'm going to hit a few shots now. I'm going to look at the flights, look at the peak heights, and try and decide which of these clubs are going to be the best for me and are actually going to suit the conditions in which I'm going to be playing in. So the results are in, and it's been interesting in it. It kind of shows a few things. One of the main things is actually each club is sort of fighting its own battle into why it should be used. There's nothing here to say one is better than the other, so it's really going to come down to what I need it for at this event. The 5-wood was definitely going further. It's gone about 14 yards further than the hybrid. Then the hybrid was sort of 2 or 3 yards further than the 2-iron. So in terms of length, the 5-wood is winning. The 5-wood's got a slightly longer shaft, so I would expect that to go a bit further. And looking into the club head speeds, I was a lot higher with the 5-wood. Sort of, I was in and around 107 miles an hour, where I was a lot lower with the hybrid and the 2-iron. So interesting. So in terms of length, the 5-wood is definitely winning. Being at a links, I'm expecting it to be quite windy, and this is where the 2-iron sort of wins this battle. The 2-iron sort of was 20 feet lower than the 5-wood. All of them were kind of spinning the same, which I might have expected some differences there, but they're all much of a muchness when it comes to spin. So if I'm looking at peak height, the 2-iron wins. This is what, again, I would expect this, and if you use Tiger Woods as an example, when he comes over and plays the British Open, he tends to remove his 5-wood and put his 2-iron in, again because of this peak height, by hitting it lower as well. And Tiger is just a fantastic example of somebody that hits the 2-iron just unbelievably, hits that low stinger. So not only is he keeping it out of the wind, it then pitches on the fairway and really chases forward. So I'm playing a links course. If that's a strategy that I'm going to want to use, the 2-iron would definitely win. The hybrid, due to it being a bit higher and it's kind of going the same distance as the 2-iron, it loses out this battle this time. It certainly won't be going in my bag for this links course, but again, this is nothing against the hybrid. If I was playing a parkland course that was a bit stiller and maybe I was trying to hit into a lot of par 5s, I'm going to want the hybrid because I can use that height to my advantage to actually get the ball to land softer. So I have a decision to make. Do I carry the 5-wood or do I carry the 2-iron? Something that I may use and what might actually sway my decision is what else I've got in my bag. I already carry a 3-iron, which it's got a similar flight, although it's going to go slightly higher to the 2-iron. I feel like I can maybe manipulate that one into doing some things that the 2-iron could do, so I'll actually gain by having the 5-wood. One of my other concerns is by carrying a 3-iron and a 2-iron, if I'm actually in the rough and I've got to advance the ball, it can be quite tricky, whereas with the 5-wood, or in the hybrid is a fantastic club for sort of advancing your club forward from the rough. So yeah, what do I do? And it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. So guys, get some comments down below. Is this an issue that you've had in the past? I think this is a good example of, if I could carry 15 clubs, I would definitely carry both clubs, because they're both giving me a few different options. But in this case, I think the 5-wood's won, just because it's given me a few more options that I don't already have in my golf bag. But who knows, if the wind is really like just crazy strong, I think I'll probably for that reason have to go for the 2-iron. Hope to catch you soon.